What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Boise State versus UCLA college football matchup going down Saturday, December 16th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Boise State and UCLA. And it's an interesting matchup here from SoFi Stadium as it's the LA Bowl. And we're going to delve into why it's interesting in just a sec. But you had Boise State finish the year as the Mountain West champions, beating UNLV in the conference title game 44-20, while UCLA had a bit of a down year by their expectations. 7-5 on the year, 5-7 against the number. Lost their season finale to Cal by a final score of 33-7. And that's led, I think, the Heat under Chip Kelly's butt on the coaching seat to get a little bit warmer. And I can't get there with Chip Kelly as coach of UCLA. I think they're going to need a new voice. This UCLA team, there's always all this optimism, and Kelly was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to come in and fix all the issues, but hasn't necessarily happened with UCLA. And it's been a big reason as to why there's been a bit of a mass exodus for UCLA. In terms of the transfer portal, you look at just the state of both of these teams coming into this game. And for UCLA, let's just look at the transfer portal. Dante Moore, quarterback, he saw a bulk of the action at quarterback for the better part of the season. He was a key part of that rotation. He's in the transfer portal. You lose Cam Brown. He hasn't played since week 9, but he was a heavy part of that receiving core. Keegan Jones, Carson Ryan at tight end had 365 snaps this year. So he's gone. Keegan Jones, like I said, is gone. You lose Jake Wiley on the offensive line. On the defense, you lose a pair of safeties in William Nimmo, Kamari Ramsey. You lose John Humphrey in the secondary. And most importantly, you lose the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, opting out Laiatu Latu. He was outstanding for UCLA this season. He's opting out because he's going to be a first-round pick in the NFL draft, in my opinion. Now, for the Bruins, you're at least going to be able to have likely Ethan Garbers available at quarterback here, or Colin Schley. At least for UCLA, Garbers saw a lot of action this season. Schley has previous starting experience from his time, I believe he was with Kent State last year. So there are options for the UCLA Bruins for sure. So at least there's that. Now on the other side, you look at Boise State. This is a Boise State team that fired Andy Avalos late in the season, and the Broncos were sort of left with no other choice but to upgrade Spencer Danielson to head coach, because you had a lot of the players walking into the AD's office saying, "Hey, we're not going to stay unless this guy's named our quarterback," and their hands were kind of tied at that point. So Boise State running with Spencer Danielson now, and that's all well and good. The problem is though is that Boise State, you lose two of your quarterbacks. You got starting quarterback Taylon Green now in the transfer portal. Maddox Madsen, who was the backup and saw his fair share of action this season, he's out for the season with an injury. One of their starting receivers is Stephon Cobbs. He's out as well. So for a Boise State offense that just didn't have a lot of offensive pop to begin with, you also have Eric McAllister no longer with the team. It's going to put a lot of the heavy workload on Ashton Genty, stud running back for the Broncos. And at quarterback, you're either going to see true freshman CJ Tiller or a walk-on in Colt Fulton at quarterback. I'm leaning towards Tiller here. He's apparently received the majority of first-team reps in practice as they prepare for this bowl game. So, to me, this is just a matchup between two teams with a lot of uncertainty in their respective lineups in this game. UCLA's offense wasn't great at a lot of points, even with Moore and Garbers leading the charge. So I don't think there's going to be a ton of scoring from UCLA here, but I don't know where the points are going to come from for Boise State. Ashton Genty can carry a workload on his back, but when you have a solid UCLA defense that can key in on Genty and really sort of stifle him and force other guys to make plays, when those guys haven't been making plays all year long, it's hard for me to really get behind him. And like I said, UCLA's rush defense was elite this season, third in rush defense, third in yards per carry allowed. I don't see there being a ton of points scored in this game. I'm going to go with the under between UCLA and Boise State, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.